indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now, if you'll remain, if you'll sit back down. And grab a quick word from Dr. Jones.
Hello everyone, welcome to our 9th grade honor ceremony. We are so thankful to have everyone here today as we recognize and celebrate our 9th grade student leaders here at Barton Academy and celebrate as they are moving forward onto their next adventure within their remaining high school years. So we appreciate everyone for coming today. We know that we're going to have a wonderful ceremony. Just a few housekeeping items. If you please be mindful to put your cell phones on silent so that we don't have any distractions. And also, if you have any items and things that are large, if you put those to the side so that we're not blocking anyone's view. And when we begin the honor ceremony, we want to make sure that everyone has their moment on stage and moment to be recognized. So when we begin calling our students up to the stage, they're going to come across the stage, receive their awards. I'm going to shake your hand just like you would do if you're graduating from high school, which you will be in just a few years, so it's good practice. And I ask for the audience to hold your applause during that time. I like for us to practice these honor ceremonies with the same reverence that I would hope that we could have at graduations. And so I like to tell people we have a time and a place for everything. If we're at a sporting event, that's when we hoop and holler. But when we're in an honor ceremony, we want to make sure that we are using the behavior to honor and recognize those individuals. And so we're going to practice that today. So again, thank you all for coming. We appreciate having our parents here in the audience. We've had such a wonderful year with our students, and some of them joined us for the first time this year and are now moving on to a new adventure. And some of them started last year when we opened as a school as 8th graders and have been able to spend 2 years with us. And it's just amazing all of the things that they've accomplished in this time that we've had them. And so we're going to begin at this time recognizing our students. Ms. McGowan.
I just spilled water all over myself. I called names yesterday and my mouth got so dry. I thought, I'll make sure I have water, and then I promptly spilled it on them. Your children become our children. And I feel like we treat them like we do our own children. We praise them, we encourage them, we fuss when we need to. But thank you for sharing them with us. Shamar Abrams. Shamar is receiving a 9th grade certificate. Come on, he was a member of the Barton Broadcasting. He participated in the National German exam. He's also receiving a band award. And Shamar will be continuing his education at Berkeley High School. Ria Amtha. Ria is receiving a 9th grade certificate. She was a Barton ambassador. She was a member of the High Q team. She's receiving visual arts achievements, National Christmas Tree Ornament, State Superintendent Art Show, the Lending Tree Bowl Art Winner. She is receiving the highest achieving 9th grade student in art. She was also a member of Rex Robotics, National Junior Honor Society. She's receiving an Academic Excellence in Spanish 2 award. She was a member of the Spanish Club, Spanish Honor Society, and Honor Roll. And she will be attending Alabama School of Ag and Science. Matthew Anderson. Matthew is receiving a 9th grade certificate, National Junior Honor Society, Junior Delta Epsilon Phi. He participated in the National German exam and was a member of the track and field team. And he is continuing with his education at Berkeley as well. Samaya Anderson is receiving a 9th grade certificate. She was a member of the High Q team. She participated in Model UN. She was a member of the Barton Voices and is receiving a band award, and she will be attending Berkeley High School as well. Leah Andrews. Lena is receiving a 9th grade certificate. She was a member of the High Q team, JV Scholars Bowl, Next Robotics, Junior Delta Epsilon Phi. She is receiving a gold award for distinguished achievement in the National German exam. She was a member of the National Junior Honor Society and the Honor Roll, but she as well is attending Alabama School of Math and Science. Josie Burks. Josie is receiving a 9th grade certificate. She's a member of the High Q team, JV Scholars Bowl. She's a member of the Bartonia Voices. She's receiving a band award. She was a member of the French Honor Society and Honor Roll. And Josie will be attending Davidson next week. Coleman Powell. Coleman is receiving a 9th grade certificate. He was a member of the High Q team, JV Scholars Bowl. He's receiving a band award and honor roll. And Coleman will be attending Alabama School of Math and Science. Lee Davis. Lee is receiving a 9th grade certificate. He was a member of Vex Robotics, also a member of the track and field team and the French Honor Society. And Lee will be attending Baker High School. Noah Dorsey is receiving a 9th grade certificate. He was a member of the High Q team, JV Scholars Bowl, Vex Robotics. He had an above average national score on his national German exam and a member of the honor roll. Naima George. Oh, Noah is attending Davidson High School. Naima is receiving a 9th grade certificate. She was a Barton ambassador. She participated in Model UN. She was a member of the National Junior Honor Society. She's receiving a band award. She also participated in track and field, Interact Club, and the French Honor Society. And Naima will be going to the Alabama School of Math and Science as well. Daniel Edelman. Daniel is receiving a 9th grade certificate. He's also a member of the JV Scholars Bowl. And Daniel is attending Baker High School. Tatum Hamlet. Tatum is receiving a 9th grade certificate. She participated in the Barton Broadcasting team. She was a member of Vex Robotics, Model UN, National Junior Honor Society, Bartonia Voices. She is receiving an Academic Excellence in French 2 award, and she was also a member of the French Honor Society. And Tatum is going to attend the Alabama School of Fine Arts. Francesca Jones. Francesca is receiving a 9th grade certificate, a band award. She's a member of Spanish Club and the Spanish Honor Society. Francesca is attending Markham High School. Frankie Jones. Frankie is receiving a 9th grade certificate. He was a member of the Barton Broadcasting team, a member of the Barton Running Club. He's receiving a band award. He participated in the Spanish Club and Spanish Honor Society, and he will be attending Markham High School as well. William Knight. William is receiving a 9th grade certificate. He was a Barton ambassador, member of the High Q team, JV Scholars Bowl team, Barton Broadcasting, Vex Robotics. He was a Student Government Association president. He was a member of the National Junior Honor Society, French Honor Society, and he is receiving a physical education award. And he's also attending Alabama School of Math and Science. Riley McNair. Riley is receiving a 9th grade certificate. She participated in the State Superintendent Art Show and was a member of the French Honor Society. Riley Cornell High School. Nadia Moore. Nadia is receiving a ninth grade certificate. She was a member of the Barton Broadcasting team. She is receiving an Art Achievement Award. She was a writer for the Bartonian student newspaper. She's receiving an Academic Excellence in Spanish 1 Award, and she's also a member of the Honor Roll. And Nadia will be attending Murphy High School. Reed Onderdorf. Reed is receiving a ninth grade certificate. He was a member of the High Q team, JV Scholars Bowl team, Vex Robotics, the Student Government Association class representative, a member of the German Honor Society, Junior Delta Epsilon Phi. He is receiving a Bronze Award for Distinguished Achievement on the National German exam. He is receiving an Academic Excellence Award in German. He is a member of the National Junior Honor Society and Honor Roll, and will be attending the Alabama School of Math and Science as well. Bennett Pierce. Bennett is receiving a ninth grade certificate. He was a member of the JV Scholars Bowl. He was Barton Broadcasting team member and is receiving a band award. And Bennett will be going to the Alabama School of Math and Science as well. Diego Ramirez. Diego is receiving a ninth grade certificate, an art award certificate. Diego is also receiving an award for physical education and was awarded most improved in honors biology. And Diego will be attending Davidson High School. Bella Rippey. Bella is receiving a ninth grade certificate. She participated in the National Christmas Tree Ornament Contest. She was a very successful entrepreneur in our shop. She's a member of the National Junior Honor Society, Barton Running Club. She was a member of the track and field team, Spanish Club, Spanish Honor Society, and will be attending Davidson High School. Houston Smith. Houston is receiving a ninth grade certificate. He was a member of the Barton Running Club, also a member of the track and field team, honor roll, and will be attending Murphy High School. Maddie Tate is receiving a ninth grade certificate. She's also receiving an art award certificate and will be attending Baker High School in the fall. Justin Payne. Justin is receiving a ninth grade certificate and will be attending Davidson High School in the fall. Amanda Thomas. Amanda is receiving a ninth grade certificate. She was a member of the JV Scholars Bowl team and the French Honor Society. And Amanda will be attending Davidson High School as well. And then the next one, world languages.
We do have Academic Excellence Awards that we're going to present, but before we do that, let's give our ninth grade students a round of applause. Okay, and now some very special awards for academic excellence.
Ria Antha. Ria is receiving multiple awards. Honors English 9. She's receiving an Academic Excellence Award for Geometry and Data Analysis Honors. She is receiving an Excellence Award for Honors Biology. And also a Chemistry Award. And one more. Actually, we have a three-way tie for AP World History. Maria is one of those. It's like she won the Olympics. Maria has got to be one of the hardest working students I've probably ever encountered. And I know Maria is going to attest to the hours and hours and hours that she spends doing homework. Our other two tie winners for the AP World History are Naima George and Reed Honordon.
Great work to those students. Those were the top overall averages for each of those subjects. Great job. Now we have some very special world language awards that we want to present. At Barton Academy for Advanced World Studies, our students all have the opportunity and are actually required to take one of our world languages that we offer, which is French, Spanish, or German. And our students who begin in 6th grade get a little taste of each of those, and then in 7th they identify which language that they would like to take, and then they take it for 7th, 8th, and 9th. And our students who are with us 8th and 9th grade are able to finish their high school language sequence while at Barton, which means that they can either continue to accelerate, moving into IB or AP languages further in high school, or if they're content, then they would have that language credit that's needed for their honors diploma already completed. So that's a great opportunity for them. Before we begin with the student awards, I actually have a surprise faculty award. And so I'm going to call Miss Anne Marie Adams to the stage, please. Miss Adams is with Fairhope's VFW.
Hello, I'm Anne Marie Adams. I would like to thank Dr. Jones for allowing us to make this presentation. So this presentation is for the veterans of their foreign wars, post 5660 in Fairhope. So every year, so the members, and civilians will end up giving a name. And we go through for the teacher of the year. So that teacher does things for their community. So, and they just really stick up. And this year, so I would like to present it to Miss Danielle Rucker. She also won district too, so which is 8 different posts. So our post, I lobbied for $500. So which has been the most that was for any teacher. And any teacher can also be nominated, so it's not just who you know and all that. So, Ms. Jones, so, and our region decided to do another for
I don't have a speech prepared, so no worries, okay? It's okay. I really appreciate it. Thank you so
All right, so congratulations to Ms. Younger. We felt like it was a fitting time because we're about to recognize our world language students for their achievements, and you'll be able to hear some of those achievements from those languages, including Ms. Younger's class and her group of students and the achievements they're making. And obviously it takes a great teacher to help our students excel. So congratulations to Ms. Younger. And I'm going to call you all to the stage so that you can present your awards to your students.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Merci. Barton Academy is proud to have the charters of 3 World Language Honor Societies, and today we would like to recognize those students as members of those language societies. So when we call your group of students together for your language, if you'll please come down front along the stage and face forward. Today we're going to begin with the French students of the French National Honor Society. And that society is called Les Jeunes Amis du Français. Les Jeunes Amis du Français à Barton Academy for Advanced World Studies encouragent la participation aux élèves de la langue française des divers pays francophones autour du monde ainsi qu'aux cultures francophones qui représentent une grande diversité mondiale. The Young Friends of French at Barton Academy for Advanced World Studies encourages student participation in the learning of the French language as it is spoken in various countries around the world, as well as the learning of the diversity of the world francophone culture. Today we'd like to recognize the students before you as members of Les Jeunes Amis du Français for their participation in National French Week, which was showcased to all Barton students November 3rd and 9th, 2022. So French students, would you please come down? Right along the front here. Today we'd like to give you your pin for Les Jeunes Amis du Français and recognize the following students. Amanda Thomas, Riley McNair, William Knight, Tatum Hamlet, Naima Dorch, Lee Davis, and Josie Burks. Congratulations. Je vous donne une grande félicitation.
Society of Friendship was founded by the American Association of Spanish and Portuguese Teachers in the year 2000 for middle and junior high students to have a platform to promote friendship in the Spanish language through intercultural activities. The following students could please come forward: Rita Amka, Francesca Jones, Frankie Jones, and Isabella Ricky. Estamos reunidos aquí para la iniciación de este grupo de estudiantes que tienen un vivo interés en la lengua española y en la amistad entre personas de distintos países. Tengo el honor de presentar a estos nuevos miembros de la Sociedad Hispánica de Amistad. Felicitaciones, un aplauso.
Ich bin Daniela Juncker. I'm Daniela Juncker, and I'm the German teacher. And today it is my great pleasure to have 3 students in 9th grade that have made a major contribution to the National German Honor Society. So we have last year's president, Matthew Anderson. We have this year's president, Marie Ramadan. And we have last year's board member, Lena Andrews. Please come to the stage. I'm going to read something in German. At the end, even if you don't understand, you have to answer with Ja, okay? Ihr habt euch als Schüler der deutschen Sprache besonders ausgezeichnet und euer Interesse an der deutschen Sprache und Kultur bewiesen. Seid ihr bereit, Mitglied der Ehrenverbindung Junior Delta Epsilon Phi zu werden? Sagt ja. Und jetzt heißen wir euch willkommen in die Ehrenverbindung Junior Delta Epsilon Phi. We now declare you members of Junior Delta Epsilon Phi. Please come forward and receive your pen. While we're doing the pinning, I would also like to recognize some students in 9th grade who won medals in the National German Exam Honor Roll. Everybody that participated in my class took that exam, and we have some that scored above average, but 2 students in particular were able to score honor roll and receive a medal from that. So the National German Exam has over 15,500 students participating nationwide, and it's a really big honor to make honor roll with that. Matthew, if you please have a seat. Sorry, Reed and Lena, if you please remain here. Reed Onadong actually has been awarded the bronze medal after scoring in the 78th percentile on the level 1 exam. And Lena Andrews has been awarded the gold medal after scoring in the 93rd percentile on the level 1. Congratulations, you may be seated.
Since this is such a small class, I decided we should have a little fun. We have spent, I should have calculated the number of hours that we have spent together, especially over the past 2 years, including Disney. I did have some little helpers who will remain anonymous, but we decided to come up with most likely superlatives. Some of these parents you may not understand. You can ask them about it later. Shamar. has been chosen as most likely to become Instagram famous or infamous. Make good choices. Rhea, most likely to become a top famous designer that all of the stars choose to wear. Matthew was voted most likely to beat all of Michael Jordan's basketball records as he's playing at Murphy. Maya. I think maybe you should stand and just kind of face so everybody sees who you are. Maya was chosen most likely to star in her own reality TV show. Josie. Sorry, Lena. Sorry, she's like, what? Skip me. Lena was voted most likely to host a murder mystery podcast. She does a lot of research. That kind of stuff. It's a little scary sometimes. Josie, most likely to play keyboard in an all-girls indie rock band. Coleman, most likely to add the 28th Amendment to the Constitution. Lee, most likely to invent products sold on infomercials that everyone buys. Noah, also known as Chad, most likely to escape any and all punishments because of his connection. Naima, most likely to become a world-renowned heart surgeon. Daniel, I need to know more about this. Most likely to quietly take over the world, one spoon at a time. How many spoons do you take a day? Because your classmates say you take them every day. Tatum, most likely, well, we kind of debated on this one. Like, we know she's going to make it on Broadway, but we need to step it up a little bit. Most likely to become the next Barbara Streisand.
Oh my gosh, that's actually really nice. Thank you. That just lifted my spirits.
Well, my helper said that was one of your favorites.
She is. Oh my gosh.
Francesca and Frankie. Most likely to become the first international super spy duo for hire. William. Most likely to convince his bosses to have themed party days at work. The child is always asking, can we have a pizza party? Can we have cookies? Can we go out to eat? Can we? Riley. Most likely to become a celebrity matchmaker who helps them slay the day. Nadia. Most likely to take over Steven Spielberg's directing job. Reed. Most likely to win the Nobel Peace Prize or become a Discord moderator. Bennett. Most likely to accidentally blow up his lab while discovering the cure for cancer. Diego. Most likely to hold the record for arm wrestling in the Guinness Book of World Records. Bella. who has blessed us, I don't know, weekly with her food creations. You were chosen most likely to become the first American to win the Great British Bake Off. Houston. Most likely to own several thousands of shares in Starbucks. He is always with his mom. Maddie Irene. Most likely to move to South Korea in order to train at a K-pop agency. Justin. And before this started, he's like, you're gonna say that like I'm your school son, right? Most likely to develop his own clothing brand and make millions at YGM. And last but not least, Amanda, most likely to become a famous author of teen romance books.
Glad we were able to have some fun with that. And, you know, something that I know sets us apart at Barton is that we're a family. And because we do have a smaller student population, this year we had 250 students, and we'll grow to about 300 next year, which will be our max-ish. But because we are small, we all get to know one another, and we do become a family. And so for that reason, you know, our students know one another well, our teachers know our students well, and like Ms. McGowan said in the beginning, they are our children. We recognize that they spend a lot of time with us, and we do love them like they're our own. And so we celebrate with you. If something didn't go the way it should have, we support you in that, and we look forward and are excited to see what you're going to do with your future. I was talking to them just a little bit this morning before we walked over. Our first group of ninth graders that we had last year, they moved on to 10th grade this year, and I would say somewhere around December, we started seeing a trickle of these students coming back to Barton. And of course, we love seeing them. But it took them a few months. I think, you know, they got settled in. They're all doing really well. But they wanted to come back. They wanted to see the building. They wanted to come hug their teachers, talk to their teachers, check in with their teachers. And that's the family atmosphere that we have at Barton. That's the love that we share at Barton. So as you move forward onto your new school, know that you always have a home at Barton. Each student received a pin that they're wearing today, and we ask that they take this as a symbol of they began their high school career with us. And so as they're moving forward through high school and they reach that high school graduation day, we hope that they'll use their pin and place that on their gown or their stole or on their clothing underneath, and as a reminder and as a symbol that they began their high school career at Barton Academy. We are so proud of what you've accomplished so far, but your journey is really just getting started. You have the tools that you need to be successful, and we look forward to seeing you capitalize on those tools and capitalize on that success, and we want to hear about it. And so just know that you always have a place to come back for us to celebrate with you or for us to support you as you move forward in your adventure. So thank you again, parents, for coming. Thank you again for sharing your students with us for this year or these past 2 years. We do love them, and we've had a fantastic school year, and we thank you for all that you've done to support your students and to support us. At this time, let's give our students one last round of applause. Let's give our parents and our teachers a round of applause for their support. reserve, and you're welcome to do that. We do have sign-out sheets in the back. There are yellow forms in the back for you to sign out, parents, if you're choosing to take your student today. Thank you all for coming and celebrating with us today. We're proud of you.